All right, in Washington right now, Josh Earnest is about to conduct a press. I think it's Josh Earnest today, if he's not on vacation. But it would be the first opportunity for the administration to respond to these sightings of Chinese naval vessels off the coast of Alaska. The closest such vessels have ever come to Alaska at a time that the president had been sort of touring the glacier area, the Arctic area. These guys were doing God knows what. Now, we've officially had no response to this, and our military does not appear to be too worried by these developments on the part of the Chinese, that they were in international waters, and leaving it at that. But Lieutenant Colonel Allen West, former congressman, says it worries him. Why? Why, Allen?
Well, it's good to be with you, Neil. And it's not just that you have the Chinese there, but you have also had the Russians there conducting massive military operations, reestablishing military bases. The Russian Navy has 40 icebreakers that they can deploy to the Arctic. The United States Navy has none. The president has said that he is going to cut 40 active duty troops from the United States Army, and many of those troops will come from Alaska. If you go back and remember that last debate with Mitt Romney, when he was asked about the greatest geopolitical threat to the United States of America, he said Russia, and the president laughed it off, saying that the 80s wants their foreign policy strategy back. But yet what we see is a Russia and a China that is making inroads to the Arctic, where you have 30 to 35% of the oil reserves in the entire world.
Both countries have said, Allen, that hey, these are international waters. We can do what we want. This is not a military target or move against the United States. You don't believe that?
No, I don't believe that. As a matter of fact, on the 4th of July, Vladimir Putin made a call to the President of the United States of America to wish him a happy Independence Day, while Russian military aircraft, bombers, flew right along the coast of the west coast of the United States of America. We right now have a Russian research ship that is dangerously close to a United States naval submarine base, and is being followed. So you see all of these different incursions, to include a step up of Russian activity in support of Bashar al-Assad in Syria. Remember what the president said to Dmitry Medvedev, that after re-election that he'd have more flexibility. Well, we see what that flexibility means. It means that Russia has taken the Crimea, they've taken the eastern part of Ukraine, and we see what China is doing, expanding in the Pacific.
It is scary stuff, all happening at the same time. Again, we're monitoring this press conference. If we get any official response in the White House, we will pass along. Allen West, good seeing you. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you, Neil.